Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. On today's randomizer run, we have the Permafrost Cube, also back, our old friend the Bouncing Blaze. See, I can remember names. Now let me just confirm that I actually did. Yes, Bouncing Blaze. We also have the Wavefront Dash, which is still a personal favorite of mine overall. We've got the Gust Volley. I'm not sure we've had that one before as our right click, but it is a right click that I can get behind very, very easily. And then as our Q, we've got the Terra Ring, which empowered is pretty awesome as well. So all of this, as we've seen, the Permafrost Cube already getting in there, getting some freezing going. This seems like a solid start, so I'm excited for today's run, and I think we've got a good starting chance here. We also can buy a Line Shock Agent if we want to. I'm not really interested in the Explosive Charge. Not that it's bad, but it does counteract our Wavefront Dash a little bit as well. Well, depends. You don't really do them together, but after each other, I guess. But still, also that sounded once again really wrong, and I really should not talk that way, but well. Could I please stop freaking myself out and go for and not get hit by weird things that I really have no reason to get hit by, I guess. So, what we can say, though, is that our damage is a little bit underwhelming, though, or our cooldowns are just a little bit higher, because I have to wait quite a long time for things to get off cooldown, so that we can kill stuff faster. So, let's not screw ourselves by playing sloppily. Instead, we are going to play actively and, I don't know, well-rounded? Is that how you play? I don't know. We are gonna pretend that we have a modicum of, or an inkling of, what's the word? Competency. That's the word I was looking for. So, looks like we can try to just assume that I can actually play this game, at least somewhat proficiently. And let's see if I am proven right or not. So far, that last room has been looking okay, and the knockback here obviously makes that point, or that room, extraordinarily easy. But let's see if it stays that way. So I've already forgotten our overall order here in this floor, though. So we start with Atlas, which is fine. I don't mind that, obviously. And this room might be a bit easier than sometimes because I've got an okay amount of range today. Also, nope, he down there is just a little bit out of reach. But thanks to the Wavefront and all the other stuff, we're looking solid here. So, yeah, I don't really know if we get Freya last or if we get Zeal last. I hope it's Freya, not Zeal, but we're gonna have to wait and see about that. Also, this could work pretty well. I just realized if we go in with the Gust Volley first, Gust Volley first. We push them back, we stun them for a quick time, I think, or we at least disorient them, if we want to call it that. And then I can walk in and start up my Q, because our Q obviously has very short range. Since we have it as our Q Arcana, though, so our I'm confused. Our signature Arcana, that's the word. Don't know where that momentary amnesia came from. It is already enhanced as per usual, so that means it doesn't build up, which is the last time I had that. We had it as our right click, and I had just so much trouble with it because it takes a moment to build up. So the initial range is even shorter than it is right now, since every ring forms sequentially and not at the same time. So simultaneously, that's the word I was looking for, and that is causing, could cause us some trouble. Also, I've completely forgot where I went with that, or where I started with that point, and how we ended up where we ended up. I think I was trying to say that it's a nice combo that I can set that up and then go in with my Q at the end, because our Q is extremely low range, even though it is already a little bit better than it otherwise would be. Yeah, I think that's how we got there, and something like that, I believe. Okay, whoops, nope, you're not gonna hit me. See, I was trying to hit with the right click there, but it wasn't off cooldown yet. I also need to be a little bit more careful with my Q, because we almost completely missed there. But outside of that, not the worst thing in the world, is it? So, what do we have going on here? We've got heal. We can... Oh, see, these get reflected. That's important. Single shots that they do throw at us there end up getting reflected. But luckily, the reflected projectile didn't end up hitting us. Yes, not gonna think about it. We are just gonna pick up the vampire eyeglasses. I think our rope might already give us a little bit of a critical hit chance. We need nothing else here, though. We possibly want to buy an Arcana? No. Well, yes, we want the Line Shock Agent. I think picking up an agent very, very early, especially of an element that we have not at all yet, is the right call for us there. And we've seen how strong they can be, especially the Line Shock Agents. They incapacitate enemies for a very long time, as we see right here. Oh yeah, and then we get hit by the rope because he gets covered. Unfortunately. Also, this is just gonna, well, not go miss completely, but almost. Still, and yes, we do crit from time to time, so we already have a way of healing. Giant's Heart is just gonna increase our max HP, and that means we're gonna keep going and move on. So, solid start. We definitely need... Okay, we get Freya last, heal second. That's perfect. So we definitely need more in the relic department, but the Line Shock Agent is a solid start to help us stay in there. Overall, let's... Oh, I was trying to get next to him before he shot. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite working for us, because then I could have just pushed him into the pit. But, well. For now, I'm not going to be too mad at that one misplay. Okay. Not quite sure. Also, that just missed. Not sure what happened there. Now I can start to feel bad a little bit more about things. Without the agent, yeah, it's not going to work out. So we need that one first. Let's wait for him to go somewhere. This agent, and is it going to be enough? Nope, still not quite. I'm just going to keep going, though, and see if we can maybe, yeah, with the wavefront dash, get him. And we get the lightning aspect. So, aspect. Generate a field of electricity that shocks enemies that come into contact, that you come into contact with, creates shocking pulses. So, seems awesome. We're just gonna have to see about how we can incorporate that. I would have needed to interrupt them there early on, or just try to evade somehow. So right now I am taking way too much damage. That's not okay. I'm not sure if the ice attack is a better basic Arcana or not. For now, we're not gonna use it. It could be better though, since it incentivizes us to go in, and right now our remaining Arcana are more useful if we go into melee, I believe. At least some of them are, that's for sure. Not sure if it counts for all of them though. But I've already seen an item that I want to pick up, so I don't think it's gonna be possible to get everything here that we could possibly. Although, I mean, technically, the basic Arcana we could just switch out because it dropped. We don't need to buy anything there. Let's check out the rest first. But you might already have figured out what I'm interested in there. It's obviously Pazu's favorite head, since it's a way to revive, which we can always need. It would also not be against more crit chance, of course, since we do have the vampire eyeglasses. Rippling Rupture is fine. So the evading Zephyr in combination with our basic Arcana could work, but it's a very big investment that I don't really want to make. I think I'd rather buy the helmet, but we still need, or the hat, we still need more gold for that. So for now we also can't afford to buy it. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. For now, we are going to continue with this floor as it is and see where things are gonna end up before we make a decision. Health-wise and everything else as well, of course. So you're dead. Everything's fine. There we go. So I also think I am getting at least a little bit better at seeing the effects that are below me, especially against the earth ropes here. I'm not sure, they maybe hit me once with one of their attacks, but not more than that, because I always was able to dash out of the area of effect that they would have hit otherwise. We've got ourselves a boss room, so we need to go back to here, and then we're gonna check out The area down there. Probably not much, but there is gonna be possibly one more fight. Nope, not even. Not even that. So we've explored everything else over there, so the only thing remaining is this little area over to this side. And is there gonna be anything worth of note in there? Well, my screwed sense of timing is in there, because I thought I was gonna be able to set that up without getting hit, but what do I know? Currently, even though I did play sloppily here, the HP is not really a big concern yet. I think we're gonna be just fine. Burst Mage I'm not really looking forward to, but let's see what we can do about that. Oh, come on, really? Please back up again. That is in there. Ooh. And there we go. So get the Line Shock Agents back. If we could upgrade those again, that would be lovely, but we're gonna have to wait and see about that. But okay, boss fight. Not much that went wrong there. You know what? This is a clutch. It just helps if I assume that nothing's gonna... that I'm gonna die, so it shouldn't get those. If I get the fuzzy hand warmers, and yes, I did just look up what they did, we might want that. We might use that. Because it makes us immune against freezing, which could be good, but I don't think it's that necessary. We could also get the Spice Rack for reduced cooldowns, but I also think that's not really worth it. So Pazu's head could still be good. We already have a selection here that I'm okay with. Actually, pretty difficult right now. I think I'd rather save the gold, honestly, right now, and hope that we've got a lot to spend later on. I'm gonna go a bit riskier here, because Pazu's favorite head is awesome, yes, but that is only helpful if I assume that I'm gonna die, which is not something we should assume. And I think actually we've got a pretty solid start here, and if we can just build on that more, we should be just fine. All I really need is just a little bit more, and we'll get there. But we'll see. So 3. Our Arcana selection is not necessarily the best against him, since Earth is, yeah, strong against lightning or weak the other way, however you want to look at it. Oh boy, yeah, that was dumb though. Also, I am not going to hit him in time. We were just way too far away there. And this is going to be good now though. So, go in there, wreck him as much as possible. Ow. 2. That's the big one that we're waiting for, as always. Get you. Can I get... Yes, okay. Might be enough. Okay, we're good. So we took a teensy bit of damage again, more than I admittedly would have liked to take, but we're gonna live. We do get the Ice Spear that I'm not gonna equip right now. It's nice, and we are most likely, or we're at least possibly gonna use it on the... Well, actually, we are gonna use it now, are we not? Because it's strong against fire, so let's use that as our right click right now. It's much more directional and narrow, so that could be a problem for me, as we all know, historically speaking. But it's also just a really nice ability with good solid knockback, and the option to let us drop into a pit, because yes, that was not me, that was the Arcana, obviously. Never me. But still, it's just... Oh, wow. That was close. That was very, very close. Let's kill the fire guy first. He is potentially, at least, the most dangerous. It also hits more than one enemy if it hits, obviously. Ooh, there it died. Okay, nice. Just think, if I don't make big playing mistakes, it is going to end up being the right call. So also, I both want the Amulet of Sunring as well as the Surefire Rocket. So we're going to start with the Surefire Rocket to begin with, since... That's just lovely, and you know what? Might as well. I'm gonna get the Amulet of Sunring as well. So we've got the increased damage, and our signature does not wear off any longer. It's difficult to talk, especially if you're missing just one word that would make that would give that sentence the correct meaning, and you just can't figure out what that word was. Decay. That's the word I was looking for, by the way. I also think if I get the 100 gold, we might risk it here. Right now, with the gold that we do have, I would not be able to heal anymore. But if I remember correctly, also this robe does give us increased critical chance, which would allow us to get more out of the vampire eyeglasses. More healing, even though it would cost us some HP to begin with. It could be just what we need, so I'm not sure yet. There is going to be more enemies spawning here, isn't there? Yeah, there it is. Can we... We're just going to keep this one away while we take care of the other guy. He's still frozen. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Let's see if we can find a fight quickly where I can use my Q. We can. Lovely. Yeah, see, here's where we're going to stay away. Thank you. Lots and lots of XP to be regained. I'm perfectly fine with switching that. I was a bit worried that wasn't gonna be able to use my right click efficiently any longer. But this is, as long as I don't miss completely, is really nice. The knockback is ridiculous. They always get frozen. It's just really strong, as we see here. Oh boy. They're all dead also. I was just trying to get past them to hit them all with our Q. But I shouldn't have done that. It just caused us to take damage. Oh crap, I was stuck in the animations there. At least that I think I was. Or I just wasn't fast enough to react there. Either way, exactly that happened. But the game's nice to us yet again. Gives us some healing. Let's move on to here and keep exploring. We're still missing our Arcana shop, which is right here. Fueled Berserk is nice. Oh my god, I bet the Fueled Berserk plus the Evading Zephyr with the Ice basic Arcana right now would be lovely. Since we don't, doesn't matter too much. But I still like it. Kinda. Okay, he's dead. There's some shock agents in there. The Lock Shine, not the Shock Line, obviously. And that's it. So we can fight our boss. And what are we gonna get? We get the Fleet Lancer. That's a nice one. Oh. Took the worst spot to choose to summon my agents, though, that's for sure. Oh my god, that's close. Okay, they're both dead. Let's wait for him to start one attack before we go in. There we go. And then we whiff completely with that one again. So there's all that. It's nice how these misplays still happen. Well, not really, but it is what it is. What do we get? We get a bunch of health. We get that. Don't want to buy the Augur. Secret Wildcard. What does that one do again? Secret Wildcard. Your signature will take longer to charge, but can now be used twice on a single charge. That is gonna get bought, obviously. I'm okay with that taking longer to charge, since we will always charge up anyways with the Surefire Rocket. So it should not be as big of a detriment as it otherwise might be. And if we can use it twice, then that's just nuts. That's a lot of damage, I believe, for us. So let's see how that'll work out. Lovely. Let's just kill this. And it not only freezes the one, it freezes all of them. And then with our remaining setup here, we can just go in, walk in, set up the Q, throw in the R as well for the lightning aspect, and they all just die. It's so strong. See, I missed with that one. Also, there's still one enemy left. And I'm not completely sure what I'm trying to convey here. Either way, oh wow, they're not gonna die apparently. They were able to set up their things, which I do not like. Goodbye, dear friends. Okay, let's get back to business. And also, let's get down to business. Or no, what was the... I'm trying to think of Mulan lyrics right now. There is... What is he saying? Is it let's get down to business? No. It's something. We want to defeat the Huns. That's the gist of it. Yes. It's Make a Man Out of You, I believe, is the song. It's been a bit, but it's meme-ified from time to time. So I still remember the song. Also, it's just a good song, and I like Mulan, so why not? What's not to like about Mushu, for example? I mean, when I grew up, obviously I watched it in German, but they got a really good voice for Mushu, which is pretty fun. A friend of mine to this day uses the name Mushu as his online alias. In part, at least, for that exact reason, I believe. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, just little anecdote. We get another chance at the evading Zephyr, but I skipped other parts of that combo right now, because if you just get a specific combination of Arcana and relics, you're virtually unkillable. I've never had that, but I've seen it and I've read about it, and it's good enough that I hope at some point I am gonna get it. But I'm not always gonna try to just get that and hope for the best. We could have gotten a good chunk of that today, though, I believe, or at least one version that could have worked. Good boy. One. I dashed out of that so as to not get hit there. But since we can just use it twice, it's okay. We can reposition ourselves and try again. No need for me to risk taking unnecessary damage here. It might take our tab. It might take our E. Both. I'd be okay with losing the tab right now, so our reserve Arcana. But I'm not really okay with using the E. I need to look up some of these again. I forgot what the Singing Bowl does. And the Journal of Midas as well. So Singing Bowl. Why is this no longer going? Singing Bowl. Not using Arcana for a short period causes your next spell to be a critical hit. Could be good. And the Journal of Midas is gain gold when defeating consecutive enemies without taking damage. Not horrible. Pazu's Head is obviously nice. Armor of Resolve is okay as well. Singing Bowl could be good because it gives us an option to crit on purpose. Wow. Really? And heal thanks to that? But I'm not sure I really want to go for that either. So we'll see. Right now I am taking the worst amount of damage though, because I dare not dash basically, and that's always causing me trouble here. That was a miss. Well, not really. Wow, what the? He really still hit me? That's mean. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy healing right now. I need to be safe. It's my own fault here, as always, but man, that was a bad 2 rooms there. That was horrible. So, let's be better. Let's be better. Be better? And how are we better? This way. That works, doesn't it? Okay. Did not die to that explosion. Did we do everything on the floor? Apparently we did. Do I want to buy anything? Like the Singing Bowl before we move on. We're on 2-2, and I'm at 226 HP. I think either way we are going to just fight the boss first, and then we'll see. Unfortunately, I missed him with my shot there. Oh boy. There's way too much stuff on the screen right now. Okay, I'm happy with how that evasion worked out. Okay, he's stunned. He's stunned. We can get him. Not working. This is gonna work though. Okay, we got him with this one. Anything else? It just unfortunately only destroyed the projectiles, didn't actually penetrate through them. Yeah, Burst Mage on this floor is a lot more manageable still, and once we got all the ads killed, it worked better, but oh boy. So since it synergizes well with what we have and it gives me a bit more ability to heal, let's go with the Singing Bowl. It also is still a critical hit, so it's going to be more damage as well, so why not? And we go into Freya next. Go into... Not Freya, Zeal. Zeal. She's Zeal, I know that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come on. Okay, I need to be careful that I don't build up my signature before we get her our next one against her, basically, just so that I can make sure that we can completely miss our timing there and not get it at all. Sure. I was actually happy almost the entire way through, and then we still ended up getting hit there, but so close. So close. And why are we so bad against her? Apparently I'm just not built to kill her right now, but let's see. 3 and... oh. Okay, got lucky. Got the... Can I kill her just before this is over, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. And just for good measure, throwing that out there again. Okay, we heal. We get the Frost Fan. We go... Keep it. Do we keep it? Air is good against Earth, so this is not that helpful to us. We're going into the water stages now, so we want lightning, we do not want fire, mostly. Fire is our basic, and we've got a bunch of lightning, so that's good for us. Unfortunately, we also have a bunch of frost. Well, at least our right click is frost, so we need to be careful with how we use that, or not really how we use that when it's not going to be as efficient as it might be. That's what I wanted to say. See, my brain's trying to keep the conversation going, so I somehow come up with an end to that sentence, but it's not really what I want to say, pretty much. So that's just no. At least luckily, more often than not, I do realize that that's the case, and it leads to me correcting myself. Analytical Monocle increases our critical hit chance yet again, so we've got more chances to heal, so we're gonna go for that. Also, as we all see, I did not end up getting the Really? We missed? That's not good. I did not get the Tailor. I mean, it's been a bit, but I just realized I wanted to get that, but then I completely forgot. When did we have the chance? Was it on the last floor? Slash stage, basically? Or when did that happen? Either way, I probably would have remembered if we had been in a position to do it, but since we didn't, it's fine. I mean, it's not like we could change that anyways at this point in time. Ooh, wow. That could have ended badly for us. I had not been careful. Luckily, it didn't. And right now, it's also fine. We've gotten other things that are maybe not as helpful, but at least feel pretty good. So I just realized it, so it's not like we're missing anything there, I think. Otherwise, we probably would have noticed it a little bit earlier. Oh, okay. I was hoping that we were going to be able to do this without resorting to dodging there, but I should still stay safe more. Wavefront dash upgraded could be okay, but for now, we're not going to get that. So in here, then... Okay, they're just gonna... What the? Really, he hit me. That's surprising. Didn't expect him to. Maybe he was targeting an agent and I just jumped down there, or it just looked weird. Either way, we got a hit. Doesn't matter why. Well, it kind of matters why, because I want to be able to prevent that in the future, but for now, at least, it doesn't change the fact that it just happened. 1, 2, 5. Well, we didn't even go for the last one. The second one, just... He died on the last hit. Still, I love the pickup here. It was the singing ball, wasn't it? No, not the singing ball. The secret wild card. That's what it was. Yes. See, I've already forgotten it while we just bought it, basically. That's not good. Still, we got the use out of it. It's more scary to think that I've already forgotten it again, or which one it was and what it exactly does, than had that. See, I can't even finish the sentence. Let's just keep going here. Okay, we've got enemies down there as well that are coming to meet us. You. And all we need to do is walk in there. Once we have our R active, we shock them and they can't do anything to us anymore. Isn't that nice? I just need to use that a little bit more actively, I guess. It's still sometimes scary to do that as well, though, because it, depending on what we do, it's still going to get us hit if I'm too slow or the like. And another one. And the Lancers did end up hitting me a bunch here, so that's not nice, but let's see, we get the Strafe Archer here, that's fine. Kill all the small... What the? He hit me? Wow. Also, wanted to use my Q there. Didn't work out the way I wanted to, at least. I can't just let those go through because he can't get stunned there while he's in that animation, and we would have gotten shot if I had not been careful. I mean, we got the kill regardless, but that was very, very sloppily played. So I'm at 327. I don't think we want to buy anything of this. We could get a healing potion, but we're still good in that regard. I'm gonna upgrade by the upgraded wavefront. But that's it. We're moving on. I'm counting on the fact that I'm either gonna heal enough or be able to buy healing on the next floor instead of buying it right now. So let's see what it'll be, if I'm gonna be right or not. Also, why am I using all my cooldowns against these guys? Well, because there isn't another wave spawning. I thought there was gonna be more enemies there, which is why I all of a sudden realized, oh, maybe I should not do it this way. Could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, obviously that's not gonna work. I'm not insane at all. Let's see, we've got no enemies, really? I was so counting on the fact that there was going to be enemies spawning there. Let's just do this, that, and the summoning animation for the agents just takes a bit too long. Especially on the 3rd floor. I need to be more careful with how we summon those in. Oh boy. I'm just gonna lean into the fact that we've got a lot of crit chance, and we're gonna ignore the fact that we just increase the damage of our opponents as well in the process. Nope. Nope. That's not good. Also, just so unnecessary, the damage we took there. Oh god, I'm mad at myself. Kill the stationary thing. And, I mean, we do have our signature here, so why not use it, I guess? Is it gonna end the room? Nope, it's not. So better. We can use this one to our advantage and just kill the second wave very, very easily. Lovely. Get the shock agents this time around. Oh, nope. They charge. They charge. Let me out. I am so mad at myself. Really? Wow. That's so bad. How? There's some health there, but still. How? I need to come back from this. Like, now. I need my shop. I need to buy health. Oh, I regret everything. And all of this. In this room. Potentially also very, very deadly. But yeah. If I keep my cool, we're fine. Oh, this is the boss room. Okay. We go back to here. Then up this direction, I guess. Okay, there's gonna be enemies spawning, without a doubt. This takes even longer than I wanted to. One of those. Really, we got hit by the second one. Second one. Yep, goodbye. So 141 HP. See, I'm gonna get that. Even though we don't know what our item shop is gonna give us yet. We've got enough for a potion, and I'd rather have the immediate benefit of the upgraded Arcana. It's fire against water right now, so it's not useful as much as it might be on other floors, but still, I'm also just gonna cheese this a little bit and make sure that we are as safe as we can expect to be without just completely staying out of the room. Okay, there we go. There's our shop. So we want the healing potion. Also, Alberto's formula could be good. We receive signature charge every time we heal, I believe. So every crit is gonna generate signature charge as well. Unfortunately, our Q isn't as strong for this as it otherwise might be, because it always requires me to get in very, very close. So I'd rather get the sparking sprite, to be honest. I think that might be better here for us. And now we get a burst mage very, very late, and I just hate that so much. It's really scary. But let's just... oh boy. Okay, we got a stun, because I hit him with a long-range attack, but still. I'm taking way too much damage here. Yeah, I just need to... I think we just... it's not good. Burst mage is... I hate him. With the passion. Get in there. Nope. I had my big window and I screwed it. Okay, this time though. Just one more. There we go. Okay. Down to 195 HP. Well, 245, we're gonna heal a little bit more as well. Now, this is our last chance to get something. So we are going to buy the Sparking Sprite for the additional damage, and then we're gonna go. So Freya herself should hopefully be okay as long as I don't screw up royally on today's attempt. Not sure why it took me so long to get that sentence out of the ether, I guess, but we'll see. I do not like the fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I do not like the fact that we weren't unable to upgrade our agents, but outside of that, it is what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5. I completely miscounted because I'm a... Well, I didn't miscount. I thought wrong. Oh, what am I doing? And then we do this. And that's why you buy Pazu's favorite head, because otherwise you are a stupid person that dies to Freya because for some reason you just make mistakes running. I didn't reverse my positioning there quickly enough, so there was no way to go, and we got hit instantly. That was so dumb. I threw that one away so bad. I just made completely wrong calls there. It wasn't on purpose, obviously, but it's just... I'm mad at myself. After the few good runs that we had, even though I didn't win all of them, this one I should have won, and then I just threw it away on stupidity. So, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Can't promise it, but I'm gonna do my best. I can tell you that much. So, either way, this is where we're gonna end today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.